Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to a rather wet and blustery Monday evening out in West Auckland at the Bears home ground, Starling Park. Just about to get underway between the Waitakere Bears and Howick for the reserve game for Monday night. Quickly just running through the defensive lineup for the Bears as the pitch has taken her warm-up. So on the mound, starting for the Bears, is Tori Talamahina, wearing shirt number 9. Behind the plate will be number 10, Kiara Taimai. Playing first base will be number 18, Maya Lupton. Dom Rangi will be playing second base in shirt 14. Third base will be playing by Evie Craig. Shortstop, number 5, Michaela Cross. Left field, Ashley Johnston. Centre field, Taylor Maxwell, wearing 54. And rounding out will be number 27, Sam Smith. And first up to bat is Bree Gibson for Howick. Nice fly up by Bree, but safely into the glove of the waiting left field glove of Ashley Johnson. So Howick one down. That'll bring it into the box. Number 16, Karina Ram. In the back of my car, there's another one of these. So fingers crossed we get through a good piece of this. A lot of dark clouds coming through, which you will see on the picture. So here comes the pitch. Ball called. So head coach Dion Nukunuku for the Bears doing the honours behind the plate tonight. Down the inside edge of the plate that time for Talamahina. 2 balls, 1 strike. So count now moves to 2-2. Rum getting a piece of that one, but fouling it off down the first base line. So we will keep an eye on the screens. Just conscious that with the weather we have got and the volume of moisture out here could just cause a little bit of latency or technicals, but we'll battle through as best as we can and see how we come at the other end. So full count here on the Ram. Punch down, but very quickly scooped by the second baseman for the Bears, taking the second out. 2 down now for Howick. That'll bring into the box number 28, Phoebe Davies. Took a swing, but just skimming off the bottom of the bat there for foul. Checked a swing, but it was down the line. So no balls, 2 strikes. Just outside on that one. Brings the count to 1 and 2. Punched hard and high by Davies, but straight into the glove of the waiting centre field of Taylor Maxwell. 3 down for Howick, and I believe they will go into a bit of a rain delay. A little bit hard to see on the screen, but it is absolutely teeming down here at the moment. We'll be back in a sec.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park out in West Auckland. Fairly persistent level of precipitation coming down now. I think everybody's relatively soaked through. Not quite heavy enough to call it at this point in time. So we'll head into the bottom of the first. Quickly running through the Howick lineup for this evening. So on the mound for Howick will be Bree Gibson. She'll be pitching to Shanice. First base, Phoebe Davies. Second base will be Amy Russell. Third is Claudia Gibson. Shortstop for them will be Karina Ram. Left field will be in the capable hands of Abby Whittle. Centre field will be Sam Greenwood. And rounding out for their starting 9 will be Anita Ram in right field. So a little bit of wind picking up. It's going to make it very difficult for the pitchers to try and get through this one. Down the centre though from Gibson on that one for a strike. So 2-1 the count. I think the baseline umpires are going to be working probably the hardest tonight with the towels, just trying to keep the balls dry. So Gibson moving now to 3-1. Let's see how she goes. Here comes the pitch. Could have been there. Cross decided to take a swipe. So full house now on Cross. And a combo of moisture and a change up there, just a wee bit high, which will deliver the fourth ball. So Cross will take a freebie down to first. That'll bring into the box number 54, Taylor Maxwell. And there's a classic of the ball, just a little bit too moist. Just coming out of the hand of Gibson on that pitch, going loose. So Cross will steal through to second on that one. So 1 ball to count. Maxwell getting a nice piece of that, but just a wee bit late on the swing, so that'll foul out down first. So fouled off on that one. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And driven hard by Maxwell down to left field, so Cross will advance safely through to third, giving Maxwell a nice clean single on that one. Time called by Howick while they pull out the towels and quickly dry off. And while they do that, we will see coming into the box for the Bears, number 13, Bukwin. Punch down, went straight to the shortstop. So Quinn will take that sacrifice out, advancing across home for the RBI. So the Bears move 1 up. And that'll bring into the box number 18, Maya Lupton. Again, punched down by Lupton. And the third baseman actually doing well to pick that up, but the throw was a bit not pick that in time. So Lupton will go through safe. So Bears runners on 1 and 2, and that'll bring in number 14. Yeah, number 14, Dom Rangi. Bit of a skate on the feet there just to clear out of that one. Again, think that moisture's playing a fairly heavy part in this one. So Bears will advance 1 there. Runners now 2 and 3. Just the 1 ball so far. Yeah. Apologies, we are definitely picking up a little bit of latency, which we think is due to the moisture out here tonight. So 3 balls on no strikes so far. Gibson's going to want to try and settle this one down pretty quickly. Rangi punching hard down to second. So Rangi going for the sacrifice out there at first, advancing Maxwell home. So 2 down now for the Bears, and 2 in. And that'll bring into the box number 4, Evie Craig. Nice clean drive by Craig, straight up the centre. So it'll be an RBI for Craig, bringing Lupton home on that one. So 2 down for the Bears, 3 in so far, and that will bring into the box number 10, Kiara Taimai. So Taimai obviously keen to add to the count there, going after that one, but just coming off the bottom of the bat. Punched, but it's a deep high fly ball. It's dropped right in between centre and left. Beautiful running there by Craig, so she's run from first all the way home and gives Taimai a stand-up double. So the Bears now will move into a 4-run lead. Just a quick time called. And the Bears will make a running change for the 2-down catcher. And Craig will head back out to second. So in the box for the Bears, number 27, Sam Smith. Taking a fairly good swing at that first one, but just couldn't quite get hold of it. And driven down to a third base with a quick throw through to first, being the third out for the Bears. We'll be back in a second, going into the top of the second, and the Bears are up 4-0 on this one. Okay, welcome back. Bears versus Howick down at Starling Park at West Auckland. Pretty miserable night weather-wise. But the girls are putting in a valiant effort, and we'll see how far we get through this one. So top of the second, Bears are up 4-0 at this stage. It brings into the box for Howick, number 17, Claudia Gibson. So 2 balls, no strikes. Gibson getting a nice piece of that, but just curling back around and over the first base line, so that'll go foul. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Couldn't tempt it with the rise. So full count, 3 and 2. Big swing by Gibson, but just fouling up off the top of the bat. Big swing, but couldn't pick it, so she'll go down swinging on that one. 1 down for Howick. That'll bring in number 14, Shanice. Nice swing there, but just fouling off the bottom of the bat. So they 1-1 the count. Punched hard, but just coming off the edge of that bat to head foul down the first base fence line. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it moves now to 2 and 2. Punched down, but quickly into the glove of Craig at third. Not a brilliant throw, but it was a nice pick-up from Lupton over at first. So Howick 2 down now. That will bring in for them a number we are still waiting to confirm on. So it looks like they may have had a shirt change here, and with the number we had, it has actually moved to Amy Russell, who is obviously wearing 3 now. Big swing, but couldn't get a hold of it. So girls are doing very well in these conditions. It's not heavy, just persistent drizzle at this point in time. Swung on, but fouled off down the third base line. She'll come back for another shot at that one. Weight of the rain just starting to pick up again now. Big swing and a miss. Third down for Howick. We'll be back. I've got a feeling a rain break could be coming, but we'll be back shortly going into the bottom of the second. Bears still 4-0 up.